Hello, hello, and happy Monday. Did you have a great weekend? I hope that you did. I had a great weekend. Yesterday, it was just all about relaxation for me. I took time to have a Leslie day, and I hope that you did as well this weekend, took some time for yourselves. My name is Leslie Cadet, and I am an empowerment coach. And what I do is I help my clients get a handle on their mental clutter so that they're freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions into their realities. So before I get started, I'd like to invite a few friends on just to keep them updated for when I go live, so that in case they want to chime in or just to listen in on what I've got going on, I'd like to share. So I've done that. I've finished inviting some friends. Actually, I have one more friend I'd like to invite, and I'm all done. Done. Okay, so today I'm talking about goal setting. Goal setting is really super important. And why is goal setting so important? Because it keeps us motivated, keeps us moving, right? It keeps us doing something, like we're looking forward to something. We're looking forward to doing something, accomplishing something, achieving something. So there's 6 reasons that I found through my research that I thought were pretty good reasons that I could share with you for why goal setting is so important in life for us. There is power in setting goals in life. Goals give you hope for your future, for the things in life that you want, that you see for yourself, right? So like if you have something in your life that you want, that you really see for yourself, well, how do you get there? You have to set goals. You have to set achievable goals. You have to really look at, how do I do that? So number 1, here's the number 1 reason. Goals move you forward. If you have something to look forward to, it will get you moving. It will get you motivated. You will find ways to push yourself to do things that you otherwise wouldn't have done. But here's the thing. In order for your goal to move you forward, you have to really want something so badly that you will keep moving forward even when you don't feel like it. Because there's going to be those times during, you're working towards those goals, you're working on something, and you're just going to feel like, I just don't feel like it. I don't have the motivation. I just don't really want to do anything to do with that. I don't have anything to do with that goal. I don't want to even continue. Those moments are going to happen. But if you really truly want something, you're going to have to push yourself forward through that. You can't go around it, you can't go under it, and you can't go above it. You have to go through it. The joy, the most amazing transformations happens when you go through it, when you push through and you achieve, you get to the other side. I'll give you an example. So just a basic example. So say you want to go on a trip around the world. So I know some people have done this. They did this actually after they graduated high school, before they went on to college. But this was a goal they had set for themselves. So say you want to go on a trip around the world, but maybe you don't have the funds right now. And now you've set a hard date. You've got a deadline for when you want to do this. So again, like as I said, these friends of mine, once they finished high school, they had the goal that they were going to travel around the world, which they did. But they had to realize, how do I do that? They had to bring that to realization. So you know that you want to achieve this goal and you have this hard date. So what can you do? Well, here's an example of what you can do. Work backwards as if it's already happened. And then you figure out what you need to do, or say if you want to think about it as it already happened, what you did in order to achieve that goal. Where did you cut spending? How much did you put away for your trip? Did you pay for it on a payment plan? Plus, here's the thing. If you're going away with someone else, that's something also that you have to have in consideration, because that means they're also making these plans. So those are the types of things I'm talking about. It's doable, right? Okay, number 2, goals hold you accountable. So if you wanted to go on that trip, but you didn't do what was necessary to make it happen, then you didn't show up for you, right? And you only have you to blame. So how do you make yourself accountable? It's the steps you take to reach your goal. They have to be non-negotiable steps. You have to grind it out and do what you need in order to meet that goal. You may even tell the person that you're going on this world trip with what you're planning to do, and ask them to help keep you on track, to help you track your progress. That will keep you accountable. Plus, again, if the other person is going with you and is making their own plans, it will keep you motivated to keep your word. But here's another analogy. Say you're starting a new venture. What do you need to do to make it happen, and how do you want to be held accountable? So maybe an accountability partner is what you need, someone like that you trust. This will work for you if that's what you need. You need to maybe have someone that you're telling, that you can talk to on a regular basis, and you're telling them what you're doing so that you're continuously showing yourself and them, but you're showing yourself that you are showing up for you and that you're going to do these things. They're non-negotiable. Number 3, goals inform action. Keeping track of what you do, what you are doing, will help you figure out along the way what is working and what needs tweaking. You develop ways to be successful in reaching your goal. Number 4, goals set priorities. So what needs to be done? You need to figure out what needs to be done. And that comes along, like, say, for example, you're starting a new business. So that comes into play what you call business mapping. What needs to be done? You prioritize each task to reach your goal, and you set hard deadlines. So again, going back to the trip, what needs to be done? Well, maybe I need to start cutting back on my spending at Starbucks every day. Or maybe I need to stop eating out for lunch every day and start packing my lunch. Maybe start bringing my coffee or tea in my thermos, in my my water bottle, or your coffee jar, mug, whatever you want to call that, canister. I forget what they're called. But you get the point, right? You need to start making priorities for the things that you need to do in order to reach those goals. And you focus on what will make an impact. Number 5, goals communicate meaning. It communicates to others that you're serious and ready, willing, and able to do what's necessary to achieve your goals. You're telling yourself that you are ready to do this, and you're putting it out into the world to take notice, that you're putting yourself on notice. So again, if you do it on social media saying, I'm going to do this, so you post on social media saying, hey guys, got this really great thing coming up. I've set this date. This is the date. Stay tuned for further details. You've now made yourself, you've put yourself on notice to the world, and now they're going to hold you accountable. Because if you don't meet that expectation that they are expecting you to follow through and show up for whatever it is that you're doing, then you're letting yourself down. So you're communicating meaning that it's important to you and that you're going to do this. Number 6, goals help morale. But know your priorities. Know where you want to land. Use your goals to motivate change in your life. Act with purpose. And if you don't know how to do something or the right way to go about achieving a certain goal that you have, look to others that you admire, your friends, colleagues, mentors, coaches, maybe a family member, someone that you look up to, and ask for help. That way you won't get off track or get discouraged or give up. And you won't bring yourself down to a level where you feel unworthy. So let's recap that. You know, with goals, it's really super important in anything that we do in life, whether it's setting big goals, you know, for dreams, aspirations, things that we see, visions for our lives, or if it's small goals that you have for like just today. You might have a goal that you want to do something by the end of today. It's a goal, but you have to prioritize it, and you have to figure out, how am I going to achieve that goal? So work backwards. Take a couple minutes and work backwards. How am I going to achieve this goal today? There is power in setting your goals because it gives you hope for your future, again, for the things in life that you want and the things that you see for yourself. So going back to the 6 points, 1, goals move you forward, because if you have something to look for, it keeps you moving and it keeps you motivated. but you really have to want to achieve this. You want this, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, this goal, you have to really, really want it, because that's going to keep you motivated, especially when there's those times that come that you don't feel motivated, if you get what I'm trying to say. Because there will be times when you want to do something and you know you have to do something because it's a goal that you want to achieve, but you just don't feel like it. You have to really want it so badly that you're going to overlook those feelings of, oh, I can't do this, and say, yes, I can, and push through. Number two, the goals can hold you accountable. They hold you accountable. You have to make this your priority. You have to take the steps to reach your goal, and they have to be non-negotiable. And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, an accountability partner, reach out to somebody that you look up to, that you admire. Or maybe it's someone you know in business, someone you see that's killing it on social media and you admire them, and you reach out to them and say, hey, I got this goal. And it's based around maybe the industry that they're in. And I just want to know if you wouldn't mind being my accountability partner. Be bold, be brave. Hey, good morning. Number three, goals inform action. It keeps you on track of what you do and what you're doing. It will help you to figure out along the way what's working and what needs to be tweaked. And along the way, you'll develop ways to be successful to reach your goals. But you have to start somewhere, right? You have to start. A goal cannot be reached unless you're willing to put in the effort. It takes effort. It takes mindset. Just tell yourself you're going to do this, especially if you want it that badly. If you want something that badly, you are going to do it. If you wanted, say, for example, I'll just give you a cute little example. Right now, you're craving an ice cream cone. And you know, in order to have that ice cream cone, you got to drive around to the corner store to either get ice cream and the cones and make it yourself. Or if you want to treat yourself to like Baskin Robbins or your favorite ice cream store, like the Cold Stone Creamery, I think it's called. And you want that ice cream cone. In order to get it, you have to go get physically in your car and drive there. It's not going to magically appear in front of you. You have to take action. Number four, goals set priorities. You look at what needs to be done and you prioritize each task to reach your goal. And you also need to set hard deadlines. If you don't have a hard deadline, it can be wishy-washy. If you say, someday I'm going to do this, someday I'm going to be that, that someday will never come. It'll just keep going. Time will keep passing you by. You have to focus on what's going to make an impact, but make sure you set your priorities and you stick to them. Goals communicate meaning. So it communicates to others that you're serious and you're ready and willing, able to do what you need to do, what's necessary in order to achieve your goals. You're telling yourself that you're ready and that you're going to show up for you. Number six, goals help morale. If you know your priorities and you know where you want to land, use your goals to motivate and bring change into your life. Act with purpose. And if you don't know how to do something, you're not sure how to achieve your goal, you're trying to figure it out, you're stuck on something, ask a friend, ask a colleague, ask a family member, someone that you look up to, someone that you trust. It's not hard. Most people, especially if they are focus driven, if they are good-hearted, if they're kind-hearted, if they care about other people, they're more than willing to answer a question to help you, move you along. People are willing to give away information. If you needed to ask me a question, go ahead, PM me. If you need something, if you need help on maybe what I need to do to motivate myself to get started on this goal that I've set for myself. I came across this quote, and what I really like about it, before I actually tell you the quote, I just wanted to just say one more thing about the morale part. If you get off track and you get discouraged or you want to give up, think about where you'll be if you don't continue. What will happen if you don't continue? What are the consequences? Again, reach out to a family friend, a family member, a mentor, a coach, anyone to help move you along. Don't give up, don't quit. Don't let yourself bring yourself down to the state of unworthiness, because you are worthy, because you thought of this thing that you wanted for yourself. You were dreaming big, so go for it. So getting back to the quote, which I love, it's by a gentleman by the name of Bill Copeland, and I just came across it randomly. And he says, goals are not only absolutely necessary to motivate us, they are essential to really keep us alive. And it's so true. If you have goals and you achieve those goals, you feel amazing. I want you to think back. When was the last time you achieved a goal? Like, you set a goal and you achieved it, and it was like amazing for you. And you look back and you think, wow, that feeling was great. Well, this is exactly what it is. They're not only absolutely necessary to motivate us, they make us feel alive, worthy. I hope that this was helpful for you today. If you have somebody in your life that maybe needs to hear this message, please share this video. If you're interested in talking more, please PM me. Let's get together. Let's connect. Let's figure this out together. I'm here for you. I'm here to serve you. I hope you have a great day. My name is Leslie. I am an empowerment coach. I help my clients get a handle on their mental clutter so they're freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions for their lives into their realities. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.